Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Um, I'm just gonna do some collective card pool and a message for Saturday. So I probably won't be on that long because I'm gonna come back on later on tonight. So yeah, whoever wants to join, hello. Everybody on YouTube. I'm just gonna do a little collective reading, and then a message that I have from my notes for Saturday, and then I'm gonna get on later on tonight. So nothing too big or anything like that. I got bread I'm making, so and I got on late because my mic wasn't working right now when I was trying to get it on. But I was also out at the pharmacy, and then they didn't have what I needed, so they wanted me to go like to a different pharmacy. So I went to that pharmacy. They didn't have it. Then I went to another pharmacy and they didn't have it. So I was just like, fuck it. I'll just wait till Monday and hopefully they have it. Because I was just driving around everywhere and I was supposed to be home a while back. I was only supposed to go to one place. Didn't even happen. So, yes. Hello, whoever is watching. Um, I'm just trying to share this real quick. Hi, Paula. How are you? How have you been? I'm just gonna do like a little collective reading. Aw, I love you. Thank you for sending me stars. Um, and then I'm gonna just do this little message that I have earlier. I keep finding dimes. I just looked down and there's a dime. But earlier when I came home, right now, not earlier, but like 20 minutes ago or so, I was putting stuff away and the little rug that I have by the kitchen sink, I picked it up because it was all folded and when I picked it up, there was another freaking dime. So, and then there was just a dime upstairs by my bedroom on the little mantle. So, I keep seeing dimes. But I hope you've had a beautiful day. I'm good. Just making bread right now. I'm making 4 loaves of sourdough bread. 2 for my family, and then I'm gonna gift some to, 1 to my neighbor and 1 to my, cousin. So I'm just baking, but I went to the pharmacy, like I said earlier, and, um, they didn't have what I needed, so hi, whoever's on YouTube. Hi, Shantae. How are you? I'm just gonna do a card pull, so if I mean, if you guys want a card because 'cause you're here, I'll just do that. You guys want a card? I got people on YouTube, people on Instagram, people on Facebook. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching me. Um, yeah, so, I mean, I could just pull collectively, or if anybody wants a card, just let me know. I'm down. Um, but yeah, I'm just wanted to get on earlier. You want a card? Do you want me to like pick the deck or do you want one? You want a card too, Shonda? Okay, we'll get y'all a card. Um, okay, I got a bunch of decks right here in front of me, but I also have the book of answers. Um, if you want like something sassy, this will cuss at you. It'll, but also, um, oh, this one will too. This one will roast you, but it's very sometimes needed. I got the healing spirit. I got faces of Oshun. I got inner child healing. Um, I got unicorns. Whatever. Okay, I'll choose sassy. Okay, I'm gonna do Paula. And I'm gonna do Shantae next. Okay, I am going to see, what do you want? Okay. They have a message for you from the unicorns. Let's see what the unicorns want you to know. They always pick the big ones because my hands are small. Freaking it. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's too big for me. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You want her to have anything else? Oh my gosh. Okay, they gave you one card, but you're also going to get the bottom of the deck. So I very much love that for you. The bottom of the deck is actually like goddess. So goddess energy is coming out for you from the unicorns, and it is goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. So I don't know if this resonates for you or anything, but they are telling you that you need to, start to embody this goddess that you are in this human form. They're like, you're a miracle. Okay. You have no idea how magnificent you are. They're like, the beauty you bring to this planet. You, you are a goddess. They're like, you don't need to look a certain way. You don't have to have this silky, shiny hair. You don't have to have, straight teeth or anything. They're like, just embody your goddess energy. They want you to bask in it, to, um, they want you to rise up, they said, and to reclaim your power. Um, They want you to honor all parts of you. They want you to disown any of the limiting beliefs, any of the things that you say to yourself that are not true. If you are hurtful to yourself in any way, if you doubt yourself any way, if you feel you lack in any areas, they said, let that go. That's not who you are, because they're like, you're a goddess. And that is who you are, and that is what you are here to do. You are a goddess who is here to walk this earth and share your energy, share your gifts. And they're saying, like, you are here to heal and to comfort yourself, but also to share that with others because it will help them stand in their power and in their beauty, you know? So I don't know, take that how that resonates for you. But then they give you partnership, which is, you know, this says teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with, build up a talented support team. So, are you planning to work with somebody maybe? I don't know. But they're asking for you to um make sure when you are connecting with these people, make sure that they are trustworthy. I mean, I know you've kind of seen me on my journey for this last year and a half. That didn't necessarily go well. I wasn't always listening to my intuition. So the big thing that they're urging you to do is to listen to your intuition, believe what you see. This is the age of the Aquarius, and they're like, people's masks are falling off left and right. They are showing you who they truly are. So believe it. They're also telling you that if there is something that you want to do, they're like, maybe you feel like you're stuck in this blind spot or you're having like a creative block. They're saying you could easily change this around by doing something that brings you joy. When you get into the present moment and you bring yourself joy, these moments will like trigger aha moments, or just going with the flow, things will fall into place and into alignment. So if you're feeling stuck, they're like, don't worry about it. But they're also telling you, like I said, to trust your intuition when you are thinking about partnerships or taking on these other commitments with people. They want you to listen to your own voice. They don't want you to silence yourself if you feel the need to speak out. They don't want you to dim your light, but they're also saying to, have fun, stand in your magical power. They're also saying that don't take everything on. It is okay to delegate things to other people, especially if you are working as a team. So they're saying the time right now is for you to shine, goddess, stand in your power, trust your intuition because it knows the way. And they said you're on to the next level of success. So choose wisely. You want Oshun? I'll give you Oshun. I can. Aw. I'm so happy that resonates for you. Let me. I'm on StreamYard, so I can actually highlight these. But I love that. I don't know if I can actually highlight the Instagram ones, though. Does it work? I don't want to do that. Okay, never mind. I can't click on the Instagram ones because it just like was like report, and I'm not trying to report your comments because I love them. But I'm glad that that resonates for you, darling. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Okay, Shantae, you want Oshun? Do you want? Well, you could get sassy too. I'll give you Oshun, and I'll give you a little rebel deck card. We'll see what comes out. How many she gives you? We'll see. She might just give you a sassy card too. Wow. Okay. Whoa, my God. Are you gonna give her a message? Okay. What do we want Shantae to know? Oh. Okay. Well, she gave you 3 cards, and you got a bottom of the deck. So I'm just gonna give you those and take what resonates because she's got a message for you. Where do you want us to start? What is the most important part for her to know? Yep. Okay. So we're starting with the bottom of the deck energy, which is fucking beautiful, dude. So it's 7 energy. I don't know if 7 resonates for you. It's luck energy. It's things that are changing for you in a wonderful way. But this is so much gold, okay? This is high vibrations. You got these bees here. Um, Sacred pleasure, sensuality, and self-love. She is asking for you. Damn, this is I love this picture. I just got these cards 3 days ago. So I'm still learning them, but she's telling you she wants you to step boldly into pleasure. Last week Venus gave us the message that pleasure is not a luxury. It is in fact our birthright. And Oshun is here basically reaffirming that. Like you are here to indulge in pleasure. And she's saying like you have to indulge in joy. She wants you to explore like all of your senses. Like that's what I'm getting. Like there's like with her being in the water, with the honey all over her, with the bees, like just all the different senses. She's asking for you to recognize your sacredness in pleasure. She's saying your body, your soul, they require joy to thrive. Um and she's saying like that's what this honey pot is here for. This is like for you to honor yourself, she's saying. This is the essential part of your being. Um she's asking basically that you stand in this pleasure, you stand in this joy. She wants you to, you know, embody this sensuality, this pleasure. Um, she says because it represents who you are. It it also represents your attraction, your beauty, but the magnetism. You are a magnet. You draw these things to you, and you can draw, she's saying, pleasure to you when you start to do the things that bring you joy, when you start to um give into like pleasure. So she's asking for you to tap into all these senses. And that's the bottom of the deck energy. The bottom of the deck, the whole energy of this reading that is coming out for you is that you need to start embodying pleasure. I don't know if you're taking enough time out to do things for you, but she's like, hello, you got to do things for you. You need to make sure and bring you joy, you know, do things that make you feel good, do things that make you feel sexy, do things that bring you happy, because this is how you're going to thrive. Being in joy, being in happiness, being in love. But it doesn't even have to be with the person. If you find that, that is so beautiful. But she's saying, like, to do that for yourself. Hi, Patrick. Dude, why the fuck do I flinch too? I I can't, dude. So funny. Cause it's like you ruined it for me, and I have the deck. You ruined it for me. I love that you said that, cause same, we're on the same wave. But basically, you need to embody this. And she's also here to tell you, I don't know if you've been feeling any itching up in your forehead or anything, but third eye, intuition, insight, vision. Okay, I fucking think this is so dope. I just like the way this picture looks. But the energy, this is also giving me like portal energy because the whole circle around, like, okay, it has to be. This has to be portal. I'm literally hearing her say this is portal. This is like your third eye is like opening for you to these heightened intuition and spiritual insights. So I don't know if that resonates for you, but these things are coming up. She's saying like um you're gaining access, she says, to like deeper understandings. She's like, whatever the hell you've been doubting, trust that gut because you know what the fuck's up. Um, she's like, you already know the answer, so why aren't you trusting it? Why are you not going to trust your own inner wisdom? You've been doing this. You know this. She's like, tap in and trust it. She's like, because when you doubt yourself, you're missing something crucial. You already know. So I don't know how that resonates, but she's saying like you're more tapped in and more in tune than you even give yourself credit for. She's like, you have to open yourself to this, which is a part of that seven energy. She's saying, like, when you tap into this sacred pleasure, this sensuality, and you feel all the senses of your body, you can start to actually feel things that have already been there, that are warning signs or that are nudges, encouragement that have already been here, but sometimes you can't hear them or sometimes you doubt yourself. And she's saying, don't fucking do that. She's asking you to acknowledge what you have been unwilling to see. She says it's crucial in this situation, in this moment. I don't know what that's for or what that means for you, but she says your intuition is the most powerful thing. Trust it because you already know. She's asking you for you to sit with yourself. Be comfortable with being with yourself. She's saying, close your eyes and just focus. Set that intention for your third eye. She says, and envision yourself transforming, just like she says in this picture. Picture your camera lens opening. It's allowing you to expand your awareness, she says, to bring clarity to the situation at hand. You know what that means. I don't know. Tap into your third eye. It's here. You have the knowledge. You've been had this knowledge. But don't doubt yourself anymore if you have been. We all do. I mean, I did a lot of shit that I shouldn't have, I had signs right in front of me and I was like, "Oh, no. That's my friend." Yeah. Hecate and Lilith and Oshun were like, "Bitch, let me show you. That's not your friend." 36 energy. Oh, yeah. So 35 breaks down to the number 8 because you had the number 7. The number 6, sorry. The number 8 is all about balance. So this is about you balancing these things, you know, finding time for yourself, which was also the bottom of the deck, self-love, and finding a balance to do things that bring you joy and pleasure, not always being the caregiver because I know you're a mom and stuff. So they're just like, you need to find balance for you. We know you work hella hard and shit. So they're like, you need to find joy. You need to make sure to find the balance between your everyday work life, but with also you tapping into your third eye, tapping into your intuition, trusting yourself, loving yourself, and finding more joy. She's literally saying with this card right here, this is 36, which is breaking down to 9, which is actually, I think like cycles ending. Oh, no, I think it's like release. Still, cycles are ending. You're releasing things. So she's asking you to release shit. She's saying literally, actually, because it is saying that freedom, breaking barriers, unleashing potential. That's what you're doing right now. She's telling you, ready or not, these gates, they're opening. You have the key. Hello. Thank you. Um, so she's saying that you have this key, which is funny because I literally just got all my keys. Hecate is also, she has the key. Oshun has the keys. These women are these goddesses, these deities. They are um way showers. They literally help us unlock these things that we already have access to. They empower us and they show us and they remind us to open ourselves back up to freedom, to liberation, to our divine feminine. Like that is actually what that meant. Like when they just had that why the fuck can't I think of the damn fish? Anglerfish. That's literally what they were saying. Like that was the message. It's the dark feminine coming and rising. The feminine is rising again. The oligarchy is falling. Like they're saying for you to liberate yourself in all forms, to choose you. She's like, you're standing at this threshold. There's this newfound version of you. There's this sovereignty. There's this divinity. There is this, you know, goddess that has been waiting to be unleashed, unlocked, freed. And she's like, you need to go back. You need to pinpoint all of your fears. You need to go back to the self doubt. You need to go back to all of these external factors that you let hold you back and limit you. And then she's like, tell them, fuck you, because you're going to embody commitment to choosing you. It's going to be hard. It's going to probably even feel like sometimes you can't do that. But she's like, you need to do this. This is your key. This is what you need to be doing. So she's telling you with this freedom that you are unlocking, there's going to have to be a responsibility coming through for you where you are setting boundaries and where you are being so fucking clear with your boundaries about what you will and what you will not accept going forward. She's like, your freedom? Nah, it's tied to so much bigger. She said, fuck a job, fuck a breakup, recognize these moments as both loss and growth. She says, because you already hold the key to your destiny. You already know what needs to be done. She's just like, here you go. Here's your key. Step into your full power, goddess, because this is who you are. This is who you've always been. And she's like, you kind of fell off and you forgot. But I need you to get back into this third eye. I need you to get tapped into your sensuality, your self love, your power, because this is who you are. This is who you've always been. So, she got a message for you. And then your very last card is actually this card's come out every single time since I've gotten it. Every time it's funny because I'm always like, I gotta go feed my baby, and then she just gives me the breastfeeding card. So 41. This breaks down to 5, which is breaking down to change. And change doesn't have to be bad. It could feel like it, it could be scary, it could feel hard, but just like she said, you have to think of it as both a loss and a gain. It's really your growth. Sometimes these things are falling away because they are not in alignment with you anymore. They aren't meant for you anymore. You have something so much greater in store coming to you that they're like, I got to remove this shit. There's tower moments happening everywhere in the collective. So she's just like, let it go. Don't worry about it because I got something so much bigger and better for you. I got a key for you to your freedom, to your sovereignty, to your divinity, to your fucking magical ass energy that has always been yours, to your power that has always been yours. But you forgot, you know? She's like, I'm here to remind you. Put that, open them lenses. So this milk is here to tell you nurturing, harvests, prosperity, you know? She's telling you this is the time of receiving, overflowing. She's like, this is your season. And I love that for you because this is March. This is the true new year on the 21st. The spring is the real New Year's, not in December. They lie to you. It's a lie. Because who the fuck starts a new year in the dead of the winter when everything is dead and dying? No, it's in the spring. And this is your season, she's saying. This is your season of harvest. This is your season of abundant rewards. She said, you've been doing what you need to do, and you're going to continue doing it, she says, because this is who you are. And because of that, she's like, hard work, it's being paid off. She says, you are about to be so fruitful, literally. She's even saying, like, this is a fertile period for you. It could even actually mean fertile where you're getting pregnant. I don't know about that, but you know, take what resonates. But she's saying it's fertile with ideas, it's fertile with creativity, with satisfaction, with fullness. Like, this is your time. She's even talking about the mother's milk, like the liquid gold that it is, that it represents. Like, this is your abundance. This is your, you know, self nurturing, mothering, self loving yourself, um, yourself nurturing yourself into this new life, this new version of you. And so that's what she's saying. She's like, you need to take a moment. You need to acknowledge how far you've come. She's asking you to express gratitude. She's asking for you to be grateful for all that you have and all that you've had because you are about to receive. And she says, and give gratitude for that too. But she's like, remember all that you've been through and all that you've been, or remember all that you've been through. And she's saying, like, just be grateful. Because even in those moments where it felt like it was painful, where it felt like it was hard, where it felt like it was lost, where it felt like it was just not gonna, you know, have its way out, like you were just like, I don't see any end in this. And she's like, no, you got through it every time. You got up and proved to yourself, like, you are so powerful, you can do this. So she's like, give gratitude for all of that because it's all led you to your highest self now. Everything led you to where you are to now. Now is the time, she's saying, like, you are ready to embody this. You are ready to stand in this power. Everything has led you to it. But she's asking for you to give yourself compassion, to give yourself love, because there are things that she knows that you've done that you were just like, man, why did I do that? Why did I do this? Why did I go there? Why did I do that? She's just like, don't even worry about that. Allow yourself to forgive. Allow yourself to receive nourishment, to receive love, to receive support because you are worthy and deserving of this. She's telling you, make the most out of all of this. This is the most abundant time for you. It is coming. She's saying, but you have to prioritize yourself first. You have to prioritize self-care routines, self-love routines. Because the more you pour into yourself, the more it's going to reflect and show in your reality. The more the abundance is going to come. They're saying they want you to choose you. That's what they've been trying to get you to do, is choose you. And this is going to rejuvenate your soul. She said, I don't care if you're going for a walk, if you're meditating, if you're just sitting and listening to music and moving your body. Be in the present moment. She's asking you to just relax in yourself, to be comfortable in yourself, in your power. You have that key, unlock it. But she's saying to show yourself kindness, to show yourself that support. It starts with you, and then it will reflect everywhere else. So she's saying to replenish and to rejuvenate your spirit, because the time is now. Fix your crown, queen. 555. Oh my God. I'm so glad that that resonates for you, dude. I only get what I don't know what I know. I don't know what I know. They just tell me, and I'm just like, okay. But I love that. So she says, all I've been seeing is 555 for the last 2 months. So I've been making changes and I've been receiving so much, and I'm so grateful. You have no idea how much this resonates with me. So I love that. Right, Jasmine? I love that for her too. Hi, some name. So if anybody else wants any cards, I guess just let me know. That was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing your energy with me in that message. Wow. You needed that? That was for Shantae on Instagram. Jasmine's like, oh my God, I needed that. So I'm glad that that resonated for you too. That's so beautiful. That was a fire ass message, Shantae. Paula got a fire ass message too. The unicorns came through. Oh, Shun came through. She said, you don't need anything sassy. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so happy that that resonates for you. Did anybody else want anything or whatever? My bread's not quite ready yet, so. You want some cards, Patrick? Okay, which kind of cards you want? Do you care? Tell me what you need. Oh, it is Sexy Saturn Day. I do have the sexy cards too. So I was gonna do those tonight for my Saturday night live. So I was gonna go live tonight, like, I don't know, probably around 8:45. Cause you want Oshun too? All right, I'll let her give you a message. She'll come through. All right, Patrick. Let's see what Oshun wants to tell you. What do we want Patrick to know? What do we want Patrick to know? Oh, Patrick. So far we have one card. Oh, two. Oh, three. Okay. Okay. She gave you 3 cards. Take what resonates, Patrick, because she got a message for you. So, bottom of the deck, she said. Bottom of the deck. Which is completion. So that's good for you. 10 energy, completion. She's giving you Oshun's desire, passion, longing, drive. Sorry, it was cooking. My child is cooking. So the pots and pans. This is so beautiful. I really love this. So I have to stare at these cards to get the messages. She's asking you, like, with your hands on your hip, like, what do you really want? You know? She's asking you to acknowledge, Patrick, but also to honor your deepest wants and your deepest wishes. She says the big, scary, juicy ones, those hidden dreams. She's asking you to go into that vulnerable place to acknowledge your true desires. It's not about wanting, she says, it's about feeling. It's about believing, and it's about acting in a way that is actually aligned with your truer self, your truest self. She's wanting you to embrace that. She's saying, don't let procrastination or even perfection derail you. Okay? Because she says these are the blocks that are going to postpone your joy. These are the things that are going to hold you back and keep you small. She's asking that each step, no matter how small it is, you celebrate. Give yourself victory because it is a victory. No matter how small it is, you are going forward. So that's your bottom of the deck. You got to keep going forward. You got to keep doing you because this is the only way you are going to unblock yourself. This is the only way you're going to get your true desires and your true wants. But you got to be vulnerable with yourself. You got to be real with yourself. She's telling you 21, which is breaking down to 3, which I believe is like creation and support. So you are being supported here, you know. But I don't know because this one actually is like it breaks down to 3. But um she says Oshun of deception, dishonesty, masking, self-delusion. So maybe she's supporting you to stand in your power, to be authentically you, like she was saying, to choose you. Um so there's like one of the women, she's looks like she's crying. So are you like are you talking to people? Because they're saying somebody's not being honest. And she's saying, like, if you're the one that finds out you're being deceived, like, she's like, you need to remember to trust yourself, trust your instincts, because these relationships or situations, um, they are full of deception. She says, or they're at least afoot. They're on their way, if not. So if you are talking to somebody, if you're not already, be aware, she's saying, because somebody is not being who they say they are. She's saying that your intuition is going to guide you and it's going to make the most informed decision um, that is based in your authenticity. But she's also saying that if you are the deceiver, you you're gonna have to, check yourself. She's saying you're gonna have to scrutinize all these, motivations on why you're doing this. You're gonna have to be the one to walk around with this identity, hiding yourself, keeping secrets, lying. You're gonna have to be the one to walk around with that. And she's like, why do you want to wear a mask when being in your authenticity and being in your power is who you are meant to be? Why are you going to play outdated roles? This is new earth. This is, you know, 5D. She said, you ain't got to play no part. All you got to do is be you. Hi, Pam. Um, so she's saying, like, put aside the disguise, whether it's you or somebody else. She's saying it's time to get clear. It's time to get genuine. It's time to, you know, pay attention. She's saying There are people out here who could be jealous. There are people who could, you know, um, not like your light, not like the energy that you bring. So, you know, they could be doing things to try to dim your light, to try to poison you, if you will. But she's saying, like, trusting yourself is going to ultimately be your protector, is going to keep you um, going in the right direction. So she's asking for you to trust yourself. She's asking for you to maintain your authenticity. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the one doing the things, but it could be the people that you are talking to. She's saying where you are yourself putting on a mask and doing things for approval. So she's saying be authentic to yourself, but make informed decisions when people are showing you who they are, or when things don't sound right, or even if they sound too good to be true. She's saying listen to your intuition. So somebody is being deceitful or will be soon. So she's like, yeah, pay attention. We got this moon right here in this card too, and this is the number 26, which breaks down to 8, which is balance, which is, what is needed right now. You probably need some balance. Oshun of mercy, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. So, oh my God, that's not even a moon, that's a planet. There's a whole bunch of planets up in this ocean. I love it. So she's telling you that you need to have forgiveness. She's saying it's like one of your greatest tools. She's saying that the more you forgive others, but most importantly, the more you forgive yourself, she's like, you're going to liberate your spirit. You're going to liberate your soul. You are going to break free from chains of resentment and judgment. She's like, look, I know forgiveness is hard. And sometimes it's hard to excuse people's wrongs. But she's like, to release yourself from this grip, you're going to have to make peace. So she's saying, like, it's more of an act of self empowerment for you. It's more of an act of release for you. So you're not holding on to this shit. She's saying it's actually going to enable you to reclaim your peace, to reclaim serenity. She's telling you that forgiveness, um, it's gonna hold the key. It is holding the key to unburdening your soul from these relationships, from these people, so that you can, in fact, have deeper connections in your new coming relationships. So she's asking that you have mercy, that you know, even let it be your guiding light, where she's asking you to tap into compassion, to embrace, but also to approach your loved ones. Maybe it's having to do with loved ones or even your friends, whoever, but to do it with an open heart, with love, with compassion, with understanding, embracing. Because she says that it starts within. And so she's asking for you to even stop being harsh with yourself, because she's saying, like, you could be your most harshest critic. She's like, so you need to start with, like, fixing how you talk to yourself, fixing the way you look at yourself. Because they're like, all you do is create that reality. All you do is block yourself. You need to start to see the beauty in all of your imperfections and all that you are, because they are like, there's so many opportunities that are always presenting themselves to you for growth, but you sometimes miss them because you are not, seeing your value, seeing your worth, loving yourself, even having compassion with yourself, having forgiveness with yourself. So when you start doing that for yourself, she says, these opportunities, they're not leaving, they're coming, they're here. It's kind of like when you're playing the video game and you just go back to that same spot and you pick up the ammo or whatever it is. So she's saying, like, it's not missing you. It's just not in your eyesight. It's not showing up on your little map. So when you start to tap into these other energies like forgiveness and compassion, hi Brooke, she's saying that you will very much be able to tap back into these things. Um so yes, have forgiveness and empathy towards yourself, but others as well, because it starts with you, you know? You are the only one who can, um how do I say it? Um you can change the world, but it starts with you. It starts with your immediate world first. So, you know, start with you. Start with your universe. 38, 11. Make a wish. Mystery, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. I fucking love these cards, dude. These are some fire ass cards. This is like so peacock. That reminds me of my peacock feather. So, yeah, I'm guessing it's peacocks. She's actually talking about these secrets though. Like there's secrets within yourself. There's these deeper truths that are coming up for you. And if they aren't here yet, she's like they soon will be. Um she's also asking like are you keeping a secret or is somebody else keeping a secret? She says perhaps it could be you. You could be holding a significant secret. Are you being deceptive or somebody else? Because that was the bottom of the deck too, I believe was the deception. No, that wasn't. It was the 21 that was 3 though. The deception was coming in. So the deception is coming up again for you. And they're basically saying she's telling you like you need to consider whether to share your truth or are you going to keep like hiding it because she's like you need to start to stand in your power. You need to start to um take responsibility for, you know, the things that um maybe not responsibility. What am I trying to say? Um Maybe action. You need to take action because that's what she's saying. Like it's like this newfound wisdom that is trying to come through, but you being deceptive, you not necessarily standing in your authenticity or somebody else, whoever holds these secrets, whoever holds on to this deception in this energy in your reading, or like it could be a friend or somebody, I don't know, a loved one. But basically, like you need to take action. Like with trusting yourself, with this, wisdom as it comes to you because you already know these things she's saying. So more like taking action, but also responsibility for so yeah, responsibility for, the times that you decide to doubt yourself or the times that you already know and they've been showing you who the hell they were and you're just like, well, I'm just gonna, look the other way because I like this person or they're my friend or whatever, or they're my family. And so they're like, it's your responsibility to, you know, to take responsibility for your own actions. Like if things are not working out the way you want them to, if you are being hurt over and over again, they're like, take responsibility. You keep putting yourself in these situations. You keep like choosing to be around these people who are deceiving you. So they're like, no. Remember what they did? So, trust your intuition, she's saying, like, most of all, because it's like the most reliable thing that is going to be there. It's never going to lead you the wrong way, she's saying. But these secrets, this deceit, yeah. So, trust yourself, she's saying, because there's also this hidden knowledge that could come to you when you start trusting into your intuition and into your energy, this wisdom that is waiting to come to you when you're authentic, when you trust yourself. She's saying like it's ancient wisdom. This is like untapped like potentials that you have, gifts that you have, um even unknown opportunities to you that you're not even aware of. Like, she's asking for you to trust yourself, to use your inner wisdom, to understand yourself, but also to understand others better, to show compassion and empathy to yourself, but also to others. So it could be challenging, but she's saying like your truth has power, okay? And it has power to heal, and it has power to guide you. So she's saying like respect that, respect yourself, respect your power, because it's here for your truth, for your power, for your healing, to guide you. So she said, put some respect on your name. Take that how that resonates. Thank you. Anybody else want a card? Otherwise, I am gonna get I'm gonna, I guess, read my message if anybody else doesn't. But yeah, those are the messages. Thank you everybody who's gotten cards. Y'all got some beautiful ass energy, some beautiful messages. Otherwise, I'll read my message from Saturn, and then I'll be back later on. You want a card, Pam? Do you have a specific deck? Hi. Do you have a well, I have a bunch of decks. Not, I don't know if you've been watching the whole time. Hi, Lisa. Well, thank you for joining. Um, Brooke, you want one too? Okay, so I have Faces of Oshun. I have the Rebel deck. I have the Unicorns. I have Past Life Energy. Um, I have like these small little pocket oracles. They only have 13 cards in each deck, but they'll give you like quick answers. So there's one that is like a crystal ball, and then the other one is like faded, so it's like a bunch of love stuff. You want Faces of Oshun, Pam? I do have ancestor ones. Yes, actually. Um, so I have the Secrets of the Ancestors. Um, do I have more? Um, okay, well, I have the Secrets of the Ancestors, but I also have um two native decks that are like they have like the elders and they have spirit animals. So yeah. Okay, so Pam wants the Faces of Oshun. Um, okay, I will start with you, Pam. And then who else? Okay, Pam. Then I believe Brooke was after that, and then Lisa. You want the Elder Spirit? Okay, I'll do those. Okay, so I have that in that order. All right, let's see what Oshun has for you, Pam. All right, what do we want, Pam? To clear that energy. What do we want Pam to know? Okay, I'll do that. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. I haven't gone live on YouTube in like 5 days, and I was like, nobody really gets on. And here I am, like, I got new people, so thank you. Oh, she just threw a card out at you. Oh, and another one. Oh, we just had that one in Patrick's too. Okay. So she gave you 2 cards in the bottom of the deck. Take what resonates for you. Your bottom of the deck energy is Oshun overflows, generosity, wealth, auspicious blessings. I love that for you. All right, Pam. So she wants you to she wants you to know. She says it's about to get really, really good. Like, yeah. She says your present, your future, like whatever it may be, like from projects, like anything that you are going to be doing. She's like, just know, like blessed, abundant, prosperity, like it's yours. It's literally in your hands. So I love that for you so much because this is your bottom of the deck energy. Okay. So, um, she is also talking about the new season for you. The new year is coming up. This is March. This is the new year. It's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Um, spring solstice is the real new year. And so this is new season, she's saying for you. Like this is your season. This is your season of plenty. There's so much gold in this card. This is your season. She's saying like your financial gains are about to increase, like your love, your happiness, all forms of abundance. She's like, yeah, on 10. You about to get everything. She's like, just let them overflow, she's saying, like the water in this card, just let it overflow to you. But she's also asking for you to be grateful. She's asking for you to acknowledge everything that you have, but everything that is coming. Because the more you appreciate your gifts, the more and more and more they're going to multiply. So this is your time. She says it's all about you sustaining and multiplying it. She's like, you've already activated this energy of prosperity. You've already activated this energy of abundance. You've activated this energy of gratitude. She says, now bask in it because it's here. It's now. She says that it's also a two-way street. So be willing to give as well as you receive because she says that you are worthy of all. So if you have a hard time, I don't know if you're like a big giver, but she's saying like if you're having a hard time receiving, you need to be able to receive. You need to be able to accept things, whether that be help. It doesn't matter what it is. She's saying like you have to be able to accept it because that is how you open more prosperity to you. Aww. So make sure if you are in a space where you're like, oh man, I don't need anybody's help or I'm independent and I'm going to do it all. She's like, no, be willing to receive. If somebody's like, hey, let me pay for your car gas or let me, pay for your coffee or whatever, or something like that happens, she's just like, be grateful because you are worthy of receiving these things. You are deserving of these things. We also have this card coming out for us. This is 18, which is 9, which is all about reflection, releasing. Maybe not reflection, that's 8, but it's more about release, cycles ending, letting things go, freedom. This is 18, and it's Oshun of envy, jealousy, self doubt, inadequacy. So she's saying, you don't need to feel any of that if that's what you feel. Well, don't. She said, don't be afraid to ask for help. It doesn't even make you weak, she says. Asking for help is actually being powerful. It's you standing in your power, knowing that you don't have to do it all, she's saying. You are worthy of help. So accept it, ask for it, because that is also what she's saying through other people, through allowing them to help you. You're allowing yourself to be blessed through other people, because sometimes that's the way the universe is going to use, you know, um, people to gift you, people to show you, that you are worthy of these things. So be open and ready to receive them. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. She's saying, be willing to receive. Um, so this jealousy, this self-doubt, this inadequate, she's saying, like, if you're feeling any of this, if you feel like you compare yourself to other people, if you see other people in their season of winning and you're like, what about me? What about my time? She said, cut the noise, okay? Because that is not your reality. You're literally going to be overflowing with abundance, but you have to be grateful for what it is that you have now and what you have coming. So she's asking that, you don't compare yourself to other people. She's saying that, if you ever feel envy, bring forth that emotion. She says, because it's uncomfortable. There's truths and emotions that you need to work through. You know, there's things that are bringing up this envy. There's things that are bringing up this jealousy. There's things that are bringing up this envy. And so she's saying, like, look at those. Look at these feelings of inadequacy. These are moments for you to go into the shadows. These are moments for you to bring love and nurturing and healing and compassion to these parts of you. Because when you start to do that, you start to unlock other parts of you. Some of these things that you don't like about yourself, some of these things that make you feel inadequate, some of these things that feel you could do without. They're like, no, no, no. Acknowledge those, because those are very much parts of you that once you acknowledge them, once you love them and see them, they could very much unlock these blessings, these gifts, these knowings. So be willing to acknowledge them when they come up. She's also saying, like, this is the green-eyed goddess right here. And she's saying, like, to confront any of these feelings, but to do it with honesty, to use them as a catalyst for positive change, to embrace those shadows. It means that you are going to be compassionate with yourself, but also it brings self-awareness, and that itself is powerful. So she's asking you to identify triggers, to discover where you have these blockages. But she's also asking for you to, when you acknowledge them, notice that this is a moment of personal growth. So be proud of yourself. Be mindful. Um, but she's asking you, stop limiting yourself. Stop comparing yourself. She's asking you to lean into gratitude, because even if it doesn't look like you have the same things that other people have, even if, you know, you feel like you could have more, she's like, no, you have more than others anyways. So be grateful for what you have, because everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Your time is literally here. This is the bottom of the deck. So don't feel lack, don't feel comparison, don't feel that, envy, that jealousy, because all it does is keep you in that energy where you're in. That's lack. So don't claim that, she's saying. Be grateful. She's even saying that when you are celebrating other people, you celebrate yourself. She says, she brought up Lundrell, when the world wins, you win. And when you win, the world wins. So celebrate, because it doesn't matter if it's not happening for you yet, it's going to happen for you, because you are celebrating the success. Because even if you don't see it, they are another version of you. You are another version of them. So knowing there's enough, I'm not lacking anything. I'm not missing out on anything. my blessing, my abundance, my prosperity is going to look a little bit different, but it's going to be perfect for you. It's going to be everything that you need. So she's asking for you to stand in this confidence, to also use creative outlets to express yourself, because those could even very much be bringing in your abundance. So she's asking for you to sit with yourself, to take the time to allow these feelings of envy, jealousy, whatever it may be, to come up, but without judgment. Don't judge them. Acknowledge them. Hey, Jamisha. So, don't judge them, you know? Acknowledge them. I see you. I love you. I forgive you. What are you trying to show me? You know? And then if you feel called to, write that shit down and then burn it and release it, making room for all of these beautiful abundance that's overflowing to come in for you. But you got to make room and you got to let go of the things that aren't serving you, which is that jealousy, that self-doubt, that lack, that comparison. So don't worry about that. Don't stress off that. And we have mercy coming out for us again, and we just had mercy in the last reading, so it's the same energy. It's asking for you to let mercy be your guiding light, you know? Have mercy and compassion for yourself, but also for others. So to be gentle on yourself where you are hard. It is okay to be soft. It does not make you weak, sorry. Um, but she's just asking for you to expand your compassion and forgiveness towards yourself. You already do it for others. She says you need to do it for yourself. So make sure that you are having compassion, having forgiveness, and having empathy for yourself. So take that how that resonates. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Now we have, who was next? I want to say it was Brooke, but yes, Brooke. I got the unicorns for you. And then we have Lisa. All right, we got the unicorns. Okay. What the heck? I don't know. All right, Brooke. Glad you are here. You are welcome. I hope that resonated for you. I very much appreciate you sharing your energy, and thank you for joining me. I'm happy that you're here. I usually go live every single day. I just hadn't gone live on YouTube in the last 5 days because I kind of felt like for a minute like I wasn't really having views. Oh my god, they already gave you one card. So I was just going live on Instagram and YouTube or Facebook, but something told me like go back on YouTube. So I went live. But I was gonna go live on YouTube tonight anyways because I like to do my Saturday night lives. And we do sexy cards. I have sexy cards for sexy Saturn day because today is ruled by Saturn. Okay, so they gave you one card so far. Do you have anything else for Brooke to know, unicorns? What do we want Brooke to know? Oh, okay. Anything else? Oh, that is like perfect how those go together. Okay, so your bottom of the deck is what we're starting with, and that's what she wants. So we're gonna go the unicorns. I have my own personal unicorn guide, and her name is Rita, and I fucking love her. She's a black unicorn. Um, she's glittery, and her name is Rita, and intuition is coming out for you. Um, listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what, which I freaking love because she also gave you discernment as one of your other cards, and she gave you trust. This completely goes together. Okay. So she's saying, you know, all the answers that you seek. Oh, so this is portal energy. Oh my gosh, I love it. So step through the portal into your highest timeline. She's saying, like, the answers that you seek to the situation. Now, I don't know what the situation is, but you know what it is. And she's saying the answers that you're seeking, they're always going to be found within. So you need to go within, she says, because the guidance is going to come from your heart. Um, Divination tools are also being brought up. I don't know if you have any. I'm not necessarily trying to sell my services, but I do. I make um pendulums, and I do sell cards. So whatever resonates, I sell those things. But that's besides the point. She's asking that if you are needing to, like, have physical proof, that's what these tools are for, is what they're saying. But they're telling you you don't even necessarily need those, but they can help you to access this inner wisdom. But she's saying, like, don't rely on outside, sources, because everything is already within you. You already have the answers. You already have the knowledge. Um, so she's saying, like, listen quietly, because it's gonna whisper. Your intuition will never be loud and overpowering. That's the ego. It's gonna be soft. It's gonna be subtle. It's a whisper. So you're gonna have to quiet the rest of the world out for you to hear it. Oh, I'm so glad you found me too, Lisa. Thank you. Um, so she's asking that you practice feeling into this energy, feeling into your own energy. Because when you learn your own energy, that's how you can discern other people's and know what is yours and what isn't yours. So the more you listen, the more you're going to recognize your inner guidance. You're going to know which way to go and what to do. You won't even have to seek outside validation because you already know. So trust that, she says. It's going to feel like a soft, deep knowing. It could feel like this loving energy. It could feel like, you know, a light. It could feel like home. Trust that. That's how you know it's for you. But most importantly, she's saying, like, trust yourself, because that is your higher self. And they can see the bigger picture. They can see exactly how it is that they need to guide you and where they need to guide you. You're like the sim. They're doing all the rest of the work. They can see what you can't see. They know the next moves. So trust them. Lean into that. Know your energy. Like, even if it doesn't make sense, like, just tap into who you are, because the answer is always going to come to you through your higher self. It's going to be the most easiest, most logical answer, they said. It's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be hard to understand. You're not going to be like, what the fuck was that? What did they just, what does that even mean? No, they're like, it's aha moment. You're just going to know, you know? Um, so the unicorns are literally here telling you, like, tap into your energy, tap into you, because this is how you are going to really seek your true guidance. This is how you are really going to be able to connect with your higher self. This is how you're always going to know the answers no matter what, because you are tapping into your intuition. You are, in fact, using your discernment, like it says in the card that we are about to freaking use. Discernment, you know? They're literally telling you all is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So The intuition and discernment are very much connected. And they're telling you to look closely. Again, I don't know what the situation is, but there's a situation that is present, happening now, but you know what it is. So they're saying, like, look closely at the situation before you take any other further action. Before you make any decisions, they're like, look closer, you know? Does it seem too good to be true? Is it tempting you at first glance, but you're like, "Ah, I don't know. I might want to do it. It sounds so good, but something is telling me no. Trust that. That's your intuition." Okay? And they're saying, like, there's a reason. There's a reason why you might feel this way. Trust it because you already know. And they're like, especially when it comes to people, is there somebody around you that gives you this feeling like they could be holding information, or withholding, or maybe they're trying to distract you. Maybe they're trying to, I don't know, keep you under this illusion because they're like, it's a really unattractive truth that is about to come forward. So they're like, you need to stop. You need to tap in with your intuition. You need to trust yourself. Yeah, you could use the pendulum and, connect with yourself if you need to physically see it. But they're like, you already know. Okay. So they're saying, like, pause. Even the look on her face, she's just like, she just has that look like, I don't really fucking know if I trust you, you know? So they're saying, like, avoid making any decisions that don't feel completely aligned to you. And they're also saying, like, let go of any concern of missing out because they're like, baby, anything that is for you, it will find you every single time. It is not going to pass you up. So they're like, you're not actually losing anything. They're like, when things happen and you feel like, oh, fuck, I really wanted that. They're like, no, baby, that was divine protection. That rejection is divine protection. Hi, Iris. So they're like, you need to trust it. Okay. Because they're like, these people are not who they say they are. And that came up yesterday in another reading. They're like, these people are out here trying to convince you that you don't know what you're talking about, or they trying to hold this illusion over you. They're trying to hide you and distract you from their truths, but they don't even like themselves. They don't even love themselves. So they're trying to get you on that same level. Trust yourself. Love yourself enough to know, I already got all the answers within. Okay. And they're like, you need to get excited. You need to get excited about, like, all these new ideas that you have coming in. Don't share them with people. Because for what? They're just gonna try to take your ideas and steal from you. They're gonna try to shit on your dreams and be like, "Don't do that. What if this what if? But what if I succeed? What if everything that I invest my time into fucking takes off?" Okay? Keep your little negative Nancy energy over there because, I rock with the unicorns and they support me. My higher self supports me, okay? So they're asking you, even when you get excited, they're like, "Just use your discernment. Trust your intuition." If they're like, don't tell that one," then don't. See, you got a lot of ideas. So they're saying, get excited about them, act on them, but don't let outside validation change you or sway you because you already know. And that goes back to that card with, like, the higher self being the sim and stuff. Like, they already see the the next steps. Exactly, Lisa. Move silently. So don't worry about what these other people are trying to say. They're afraid. You are not. You already know what needs to be done. And that's exactly why they gave you the cards that they gave you. They literally told you, trust your intuition, listen to your discernment, and your last card is trust. Trust. Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward and believe you will fly. Like I said, they could sit there and tell you all day long, well, what about this? What about that? Well, what about it? Because, like I said, If I invest my time into it, if I know this is what feels right for me, this is what brings me happy, this is what brings me joy, I am supported. I am acting in my birthright. None of this shit is a luxury. It is my birthright. It is my birthright to feel joy, to feel pleasure, to have abundance, to be successful, to be prosperous, to have optimal health. This is your fucking birthright. Stand in that. Trust it. That's what they're saying. And they're like, baby, we've been calling you. Your soul, we've been calling you. They want you to take this leap. Literally, you the fool right here in this card. This is like basically the fool card. Jump off the fucking ledge. You got wings, baby. You ain't gonna fall. You are only gonna fly. And you are gonna soar so high. They're like, we want you to get out of your comfort zone. We want you to expand and explore because you don't need to be small. Stop keeping yourself small. They're like, don't you understand when you hesitate? You just show self-doubt. That's not what you need. You need to go for it. You need to trust. You need to listen to that intuition because it is only guiding you where you are supposed to be and where you are supposed to go. It will never steer you wrong. So get out of your comfort zone, queen. Fix that crown and get ready to jump off that ledge because you are going to fly. Your unicorn says so. They're literally saying, remind her, she has free will to make this choice. They said she can give in to fear or she can choose her. But they're asking you to choose your dreams. Man. But they're saying to allow yourself to get excited. Leap into the unknown. Let go of control. They're saying choose life. Choose surprise. Choose you. And then they said jump and just let that wind catch under your wings. And all you're going to do is soar. Damn, girl, that was fire. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I love it. Thank you, Brooke. I hope that resonates. That's what Rita says. All right, let's get this. Okay, so I have two. Which one did you say you wanted? I think I kind of combined the names. So which one do you want? There's the sacred medicine and then there's the elder animals. So which one do you want? Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. I'm so happy that you are here. 1, 2, 3, as I said that's alignment. Thank you, universe. Man. I'm so glad they told me to get back on YouTube because I was like, I haven't been on YouTube in 5 days. I've only been like uploading shorts and shit. And they're like, go live on YouTube. I was like, okay. That is so freaking funny. This is literally the one I was opening. And I didn't even know what your answer was. And I was literally just like, well, I'm opening this one. I love that. Intuitive. That's me trusting my intuition. I'm just like, I'm going to open this one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay. What do we want Lisa to know? What are the animal elders got to say for Lisa today? Oh my gosh. Okay. You got some completion coming up. That's for sure. Because 28 breaks down to 10, which is completion. What else do we want for Lisa? Ooh. Okay, Ascended Master number 33. What else? Anything else for Lisa? One more shuffle. Anything else for Lisa? Okay. Good thing we did one more shuffle. So let's see. What do we have here? So you have. They gave you the elder moose. They gave you the elder porcupine, the elder coyote, and the elder horse, which is actually your bottom of the deck energy. And the elder horse is asking you to honor your sensitivity. So 23 breaks down to 5, which breaks down to change. And maybe this is something that you need to change. Maybe you've been working on. Yes, I love that. Yeah. Trust that intuition. That's how you strengthen that muscle. Keep trusting it. Keep working on it. So 5 is breaking down to change. And it doesn't have to be bad. This could be good. This could be literally the change of you honoring your sensitivity. So take it how it resonates. But they're literally saying to you, what are we saying? They're asking for you okay, so I don't know how this resonates for you, but horses are coming up for you. I don't know if you like horses or if you resonate with horses, but they're asking for you to invite the horse into your space. It doesn't have to be a physical horse. It could just be horse energy. Maybe, I mean, just even looking at the horse card, maybe you'll see horses coming up for you, but they're asking for you to invite this into your space. Um, because they're saying this is going to help yourself feel it's going to help you feel really aware. Horses have this really heightened sense of um intuition, and like they really are aware like of energy. So that's basically what they're asking for you. It's going to feel like there's this extra perceptive type of energy, if you will. They're saying like you'll sense emotions. You'll sense shifts in energy. Um even potential threats like to you. You'll be able to be aware of this. You'll be able to tap in so deeply because you are trusting your ability to feel into these moments deeply. And you just said that you are working with your intuition. Oh my God. I freaking love this. Okay, I'm going to highlight that one, but that is amazing because she just saw a freaking horse. So this horse is obviously here to tell you, always trust your senses. They're saying, you know, to be sensitive with yourself. I don't know if this resonates for you, but they're bringing up childhood. They're saying, maybe the sensitive version of you as a younger self could have been shamed. I don't know if that resonates, but that's basically like you could have been feeling shame to be sensitive. You thought that it could make you weak or anything like that, but they're saying like no. They're like that was something that was conditioned into you, and they were basically asking you to turn away from that. They're asking you to embody this horse spirit, this horse energy, because they always trust their senses and they react accordingly. So this elder horse is literally asking you to support all that you are feeling and all that you pick up from others. Trust it, because they're saying this amplified sensitivity, it can feel raw. It could even feel like, "Ugh, this is a lot for my heart. I sense these spirits and things like that," but they're just saying like this is like the energy that you have always had, but it could come from childhood or even younger versions of yourself where you were just like made to, feel like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, don't trust this, or even just being gaslit. They're just like, trust it because you've always known, you've always been aware. And they're asking for you to re embody that again, to know that you can pull the reins on your own life, to know that you are even able to set your own boundaries and stick to them. And they're saying, you know, to be tender, to be sensitive, because they said that's why you're here. The world needs more tender hearts. The world needs your sensitivity. It is okay to be soft. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how I know. I don't know what I know. I literally just say what they say, and I don't ever know if it resonates. I'm just like, take what resonates because I don't fucking know what I know. So that's crazy. I love that. But I don't love that you were an abusive family because I was in an abusive family too. I spent 10 years in foster care. So I totally relate. Yeah. Yep, I know about that too. The gaslighting from the mom. I love my mom, but we don't have the best relationship. There was a whole lot of gaslighting. So basically, they're asking for you to be sensitive, to tap into yourself, to trust that, but to be soft where you need to be soft because the world needs this. The world needs your tender heart. So that is your bottom of the deck energy. And that was basically what they felt like, you know, the message energy is. So 11 ascended master numbers. You got two ascended master numbers because you also got 33. So 11, they're asking for you. This is the elder coyote. This is asking you to embrace flexibility. You know, they're saying tricksters. They're saying like people think that coyotes can be tricksters, and they're like, no, you know, they're saying it's not about that. It's about the strong medicine that the coyote actually carries. It's not about trickster energy. They're actually saying that they are bringing this coyote to you for a reason. They're saying that this is crossing your path as a reminder to stay extra curious, to not get thrown off by the tricksters. That's so funny because they are not the tricksters. Not the foxes, the coyotes are not the tricksters. But there are tricksters out there, so they're telling you don't get thrown off by the tricksters. They're saying like the moon is here too, so they're saying like that's about illusion, it's about deception, it's also about intuition. So trusting yourself, seeing through the illusions and the deception, the tricksters. They're saying that there's no room for you to doubt yourself, especially in current situations in your life that are requiring you to use your intuition, but also to be flexible and adaptable. We can't always have the things that we expect or the way we expect them to. We have to be willing to let go of control and to surrender. And that's what they're asking for you to do, is to be flexible, to be adaptable, to go with the flow. They're saying, you know, so they're saying see through the illusions because they're saying like these energies, they're gonna feel chaotic. They're gonna feel erratic, and they're going to try to shake you up. But they're saying that you have the power to adapt and to move forward to new opportunities, to stay on your divine path. So don't let the chaos or the shakeups that they're trying to do, these people, these tricksters, don't let them throw you off course, they're saying, because you already have the power. And whatever the fuck they throw at you, they're like, you can adapt, you can overcome, and you will always find your way back to your path. So they're like, don't even worry because they could try all they want, but you trust you, you know you, and that's what they're saying is going to lead you back every single time to your highest self, to your divine path. Be flexible. Shit might happen and you're like, oh, wait, that wasn't in the plan. But that's okay because all this is doing is leading me to my highest self. 28, it breaks down to 10, which is completion. This is telling you to honor your lineage. They're asking for you to connect more deeply with your roots. Hi, Rochelle. Thank you for joining. So, connect with your roots. They are saying, like, they're calling out to you, like, through your DNA, through your blood, through your cellular memory. They're like, it's all being activated. It's happening for your highest and greatest good because they are saying they live within you. And all of that is coming alive. All of that, you know, is being opened up and reactivated in your entire body and in your heart. So this is the medicine because this is the medicine from the moose. The moose is just like this is how you heal yourself. This is how you honor your lineage by um being authentic to you, you know what's being activated in you. They're saying like, did your ancestors have to hide who they were? Did they have to even hide to survive? Because they're saying like this is the medicine. This is how you honor your lineage. You go back and you do the things that they were stopped from doing. We actually had the decolonizing spirituality episode, which I believe I did do it here on YouTube as well. Um and that was the whole fucking message from the ancestors was like, I don't give a fuck who you make uncomfortable. I don't care who feels offended. You are here to be the voice that was taken from us. So I know there was a lot of white people who got upset, but I'm a Native American. My husband is an African American. Um, I am here to honor my lineage. And they're literally saying, even in this reading for you, like, it doesn't matter who doesn't like it. They're asking you to step up and honor your ancestors. Where did they have to hide? What did they have to do to survive? What was taken from them? It's all in your DNA. It's all in your bloodline. It's all in your cellular memory. And it's being activated right now. So they're saying if there are things that are coming up for you, honor them. Oh, I love that. They want you to honor your ancestors, honor your lineage, because they're also saying that This is going to make them so proud, but it's also going to be a powerful symbol of their endurance and their resilience and their manifestation that was you. You are their answered prayer. You are the one to carry out what was taken from them, what was not able to be accomplished by them. You are the one to do this. You are the one to be the change. You are the one to bring the medicine. You are the one to bring the ancient wisdom back for those who came before you and those who will come after you. They're even saying if you feel called to it, make an altar. I have 3 altars in my house. I don't have enough space for more because I probably would have more. But I have 3 in my house, and the one right in front of me is actually my ancestor altar. I got my nana's ashes, I got my brother's ashes, my father-in-law's, and then I have like stuff for my cousin. But I have a whole altar. So they're asking for you to, if that feels right, build an altar, sit with them, even if you don't know who they are. They're just like, just sit with the intention and they will reveal themselves to you. I'm also certified in ancestral healing, so I fucking love this is coming up because they're even saying, you know, they're asking for you to bring them forward even and to release the things that, aren't even yours. Give them back their fears, give them back their pains, give them back their traumas, and let them know that you are going to honor them by living your life authentically and to the fullest. That is what the Most is asking for you to do. This is how you will honor your ancestors. And they're saying that when you do this, your ancestors are going to rejoice. The spirits will rejoice. This is the medicine. And they're saying you are the medicine of the ancestral lands. This is what formed you. That's fucking powerful. That is powerful. 33, Ascended Master. Clearly you are. Elder Porcupine. Guard your space. Right? Right? Super fucking beautiful. Super beautiful. I'm gonna be back again tonight. I didn't realize I was on for almost 2 hours. Goddamn. I was like, I'm only gonna be on for 20 minutes because I gotta make my bread. I'll give you a message, Rochelle, and then I'm gonna get off. Because I actually have a message to read. It's a short little message that I channeled from Saturn, because today is ruled by Saturn. I don't do the regular days of the week. I only do them by the planets. So yesterday was Venus, today is Saturn. Um, and I will be back tonight. If anybody would like to join me, I will be live again at 8:45 p.m. And I have sexy cards for Sexy Saturn Day. But the porcupine is the last card for you, and then I will get you a card, Rochelle. Um, so the porcupine is literally here to tell you to guard your space. And they're telling you that the porcupine's quills are actually a powerful deterrent against predators. So they're asking for you to do your own self-protection, to put up your own potent shield to strengthen your barrier against the outside world. I actually have this affirmation that I say when I wake up and before I go to bed. I say, I am divinely protected, I am divinely directed, and I am divinely connected. Nothing may enter my auric field without my permission. It has to be on the frequencies of divine love, light, truth, honesty, peace, and joy. Nothing may take from my auric field without my permission. Through unconditional love, this is now so. And then I snap my fingers. And nothing or nobody can take from my energy without my permission. And it can only reach me on those divine frequencies. So you don't have to do that. I also set the intention when I wake up. I protect myself in, a bubble of white light. Um, I, Lilith is in Hecate. Well, actually, it's not my Lilith shirt, but Hecate are my guides. Oshun. I have my freaking unicorn, but I walk in the knowing that I am protected. When you set these protections, it is your intention that is the most powerful thing. If you believe you are protected, I don't give a damn what anybody says, what room you walk into. If you know you are protected, do not walk into any room fearful. Because for what? I am not afraid. I walk with 1,000 ancestors. I got guides, deities. Motherfucker, I am protected. Try me. Because I am protected in realms and dimensions that you can't even see. So walk into every room knowing you can't even touch me. The moment you give into fear, you just lost your barrier. So walk into every room knowing, motherfucker, you can't even touch me. Okay? Because before I shed a tear, Hecate, Lilith, Oshun, all of these motherfuckers is on your ass. Try me. Oh, you have a connection to her too? I love that. She's been showing up for me heavily, especially since last year, but I have been aware of this for probably the last 2 years, maybe three, but I wasn't even sure who they were. And then I was like, why do I keep seeing this? What are these keys? What are these torches? Or what are all these different things? And like Lilith started like showing up for me, and I started like hearing the name Lilith. I don't have that shirt on right now, but I have the shirt. This is my Hex the Patriarch shirt. But yeah, I don't even worry. I don't even be afraid because I am divinely protected. So they're asking for you to know this, to protect yourself. And they're asking for you to be aware, you know? When you feel like you're facing these energetic attacks, or you're feeling vulnerable, when you're feeling like things are too chaotic, when you're feeling like, you know, I just don't even know, am I really protected? Don't doubt yourself, okay? Because this is how you remind yourself of your power, of your divinity, of your sovereignty. You stand in these boundaries. You stand in your protection. You stand in your knowing. They're like, don't let that guard down. So they're asking for you, and they're encouraging you to put up these barriers, to put up these um, boundaries. They're asking for you to stick to them. They're saying that it is high vibrational for you to protect your energy. And they are encouraging you to establish this protection, to also know that you and your safe, or sorry, your space is safe and protected. They said your space, your mind, your body, and your spirit. Stand in that knowing and don't fear anything. Um, they're also telling you that, you what do you, what do you mean? They're saying to tell you, I don't know if that resonates, but it is safe to be vulnerable even when you feel it's not. They're telling you to continue to nurture relationships. Um, and there's growth in this card. There's life, there's green, there's, blooming flowers, so transformation. But they're saying to nurture these relationships. But they're saying they also need to make sure that they respect your needs and honor your voice. Those are the relationships that need to be nourished. They're saying you have everything that it takes to protect your heart and your well-being, to establish healthy boundaries, because they're saying this is essential for your growth. This is high vibrational for you to protect these spaces, places that you occupy. And they are saying that you can count on my quills to block any energies that are trying to harm you. Gratitude. Thank you, Porcupine. So you are protected. Hi, Aqua. Thank you for joining. Okay. Who was I giving a card to? Rochelle. Okay, I'll give you a card and then I'll be back tonight because I gotta put my sourdough in the freaking oven. And I got 4 loaves I'm about to do. So, um, did you have a special deck or do you want me to just pick? Oh, Lisa, I'm so happy that that resonated so hard for you because they're clearly telling you you're doing the shit. So continue doing it. Protect yourself. Do not give in to fear. Do not, you know, don't feel fear for anybody. Um, which one? Oh, I love bread too, man. Uh, pick what resonates with. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. What do we want her to know? All right. I don't know why, but you need this deck. They're saying we're gonna do some inner child healing. So take what resonates, because that's what they said. What do we want Rochelle to know? What do we want Rochelle to know? Okay, we'll take that one. What do we want her? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So they gave you 2 cards and bottom of the deck. You gonna take what resonates, I hope, and leave anything else at the door because it's not for you if it doesn't resonate. Your bottom of the deck, ascended master numbers 22, Rochelle. 22. And this is the energy of bliss. And this is all about inner child healing. So I want you to take what resonates for you. What are you telling me? They're telling you that at the core of our being, of your essence is this shimmering bliss. They're saying to be exactly like this child. There's children in here. They're saying be immersed in this energizing, ecstatic light full of joy. They're asking for you to surround yourself with resources and with allies. They're just waiting to guide you, they said, to support you. They're asking for you to not rush. They're saying there is no rush. They said there's no rush for you to get there. There is no spiritual hierarchy. They said there is no such thing as time. They said there is no final. There is no achievement. There is no destination. They said, tell her life is not meant to be achieved, it is meant to be lived. They're asking that you acknowledge your inner child, that you do things that bring you joy, joy in the moment, that bring you laughter, that bring you joy in the present moment. They're literally inviting you to slow down. They said, slow down and consider the possibility that there is no better place to be than here in the present moment. They said the present moment is a fucking amazing. This is where you manifest. This is where you create. This is where your bliss comes from. And they said, your inner child knows all about the state of bliss. Who better than you? They gonna make me cry. Trying to ground myself. They're gonna make me fucking cry. They're asking for you to allow your inner child to guide you, to take your inner child's hand, to comfort them, to show them that you are here for them. You know, ask them to show you joy. Ask them to show you how to flow in the moment. They're asking you to tap into innocence and playfulness because they said you never know where that journey is going to take you. So they're saying, tell your inner self, tell your inner child, take me to bliss and I will follow you. They're asking you to close your eyes and to connect. Connect with the energy of this golden light, of this yellow color. They're inviting you to have it hover in your third eye. They're asking for you to choose any shape or even any color, they said. They want you to know that the life is safe, the light is warm, and they are welcome you into this light. They are telling you, welcome this light into your head and allow it to move down through your body. They said, invite this light to make its way down your torso so you feel it in your solar plexus. They said to deep breathe and to allow the stagnant energy to release. They said to recall on the moments of your life when you felt completely at ease and relaxed and energized. And then to watch these memories float back and they will begin to bring up these sensations for you that will help you feel inspired. So they're asking you to spend a few moments in this bliss, in this shimmer, in this golden yellow color, or whatever color you choose. But they're asking for you to choose bliss. Your inner child already knows how. They already know the way. Hi, princess. So take them by the hand and ask them, take me to bliss. Show me the way. Because you already know it. They're also giving you tending. So there's something that needs to be tended to. 34, breaking down to 7. You got the little kids all over. There's the ones down there, and then there's the one inside the freaking rose, just resting it up. So This one is basically saying when you're choosing bliss, they're also asking for you to tend to the physical and emotional and mental parts of you that require softness, that require attention and love. They're asking that you tend to your younger inner child parts so they can thrive on their own and blossom. And then they will eventually no longer even need for you to come and be strong enough to take care of them because they will then be empowered to take care of themselves. So that's what they're inviting you to do, to come and nurture yourself in all parts of you that were pushed to the side, that were not acknowledged, that even had to be hidden. Um, they're saying that it is safe for you. It is safe for you to be those parts of you again. They're actually asking you to be those parts of you because those will heal all versions of you. They're inviting you to have this deeper self acceptance because they're saying this is like vital to your life. This will rejuvenate your soul, reignite and energize your spirit. So they're asking for you to um take time, doing the things that you enjoy, you know, your adult self, they're ready now. They're ready to take care of all of these parts of you. You're strong enough to flourish and you're ready to fully integrate, which I fucking love because you literally have integration right after I said that. But they're like, you're ready to fully integrate. And then I see integration and they're telling you to integrate. And 8 breaks down, 535 breaks down to 8, which is balance. So they're asking for you to bring balance. Oh my gosh, I fucking love that those are your favorite colors. That was alignment. Ooh, 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 22 seconds when I said that. 2, 2, 2. So this integration is coming for you now. They're asking for you to integrate these healings, these acknowledgments, these loves, these compassions, this tenderness for yourself because this is the part of you that has always wanted to be acknowledged, that has always, in some way wanted you to be aware of because so many others have had it hidden away. And look at the colors and stuff. So they're saying as you allow this version of the child version of you to become integrated into your life, they're saying listening to them, setting boundaries for them, and letting them know that they will never be left alone by you, that you are here for them always. That new, you know, security, that newfound, uh, I feel like it's a security blanket. It's almost like a security blanket. It's like this new power. Um, it's letting them know, like it's empowering them. It's letting them know it's safe. And that's exactly what they're asking for you to do is to integrate these things so that you can be safe in the versions of you that didn't feel safe, that didn't feel like they could be who they needed to be. So they are asking for you to take the time to just slow down, to acknowledge those parts of you that need your attention, your body, the sensations that come up. They're asking you to feel support, to feel love, to feel relaxed. to know that it is safe for you to do so. And they're also saying to you to just take a few moments to really sit with yourself, to breathe deep, to acknowledge these things, but to also release them with each breath, letting go of the stale, stagnant energy, letting go of the things that don't serve you, whether they're beliefs or whatever. They're asking for you to be curious. Why did I let that happen? Why did I hide that from myself? Why wasn't I listening to that part of me when these things would come up? And then they're like, after you have this whole dialogue with yourself, if it feels right, they're like, bring that part of you forward, that child that needed to be acknowledged, bring them forward, hug them, love them, tell them, I love you, I see you, welcome back. Because now I see those versions of you that I didn't see, and I know you belong with me. You are safe, and I love you, and I will never leave you again. But keeping those parts of yourself hidden, keeping those parts of yourself um where you feel shame, where you feel pain, fear, they're saying that's not you, that's not even who you are. So they're asking for you to release those parts, to heal and acknowledge them, to integrate, because they're saying that each part of you deserves recognition and it needs to be given a place. So they're even bringing up my game of life deck, Organize Your Life. This integration takes time and practice, patience even, but they're saying it is going to be well worth it. So love yourself and tap into all versions of you. Heal them. That is your security. That is your blanket. That is your purpose. You are meant to love all versions of you. So tend to them. Tend to the garden that is you. I hope that resonates. Thank you for sharing. You're writing a book. I love that. That's so cool. Wow. Well, thank you, everybody. I will be back. I didn't realize I was on for almost 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I'm gonna be back in a few hours. I'll be back at 8:45 Pacific Standard Time because I do live in California. So I know for some people that will be late, but that is exactly why I call it Saturday Night Live. And it is Sexy Saturday, so we'll have sexy cards. We'll be pulling cards again, but we'll also have the sexy cards. So if you're here, I will see you. If not, thank you so much for joining me, everybody on Instagram, everybody on YouTube, and everybody on Facebook. I love you. Stay magical, and I will be back tonight.